going to get into the ring to fight for the title. And Bruce Lee is right there, and we're looking at each other. So we're kind of waving back and forth at each other, and all of a sudden we just start talking. And about that time, Luis Delgado walks in the ring for the fight, and I'm still talking to Bruce Lee. And after a couple minutes, he says, you know, you better start watching this guy. You know, you got to fight him. So I turn around and I said, you're right, I better start concentrating on fighting here. So anyway, I did, and Louis and I fought, and I wound up winning the championship. And after I won the world title, Bruce Lee motions for me to come out of the ring down to him. So I go down there, and we start talking, and he says, aren't you from in LA? I said, yeah. He said, well, I am too. He says, why don't we start working out together? So I said, sounds good to me. So when we got back, he and I started working out. And we trained and we worked out together for 2 years. And so what I learned all the things he was doing, his style, and I was teaching him my style. And so and then one night he calls me, and he says, I'm leaving for Hong Kong. I'm going to do a movie. I said, well, really? I said, well, good luck. And so he leaves. I don't hear from him for 2 years. And then out of the blue, he calls me. He says, I've done 2 movies in Hong Kong, and they're really, really exciting and successful. He said, I want to do a fight now with the best fight scene ever done in the ring, in a movie. And he said, I want you to be my opponent. So anyway, I kind of smile, and I said, oh, I know why you want me, Bruce, because I'm the world title and you want to beat the world champion. He says, no. He says, I want to kill you. But anyway, I said, it sounds good, Bruce. I said, it sounds like a lot of fun. And so I'll do it. So I go to Rome, Italy, and we're going to do the fight in the Colosseum. And so when we get there, he said, we didn't have to do the fight together, because he knew what I wanted to do, and I knew what he was going to do. So we just put it together and just started doing it. So if you see the movie, we just went at it. We just went at it in there. Anyway, you saw the thing where he takes the hair on my chest. Well, if you saw it, I said, Bruce, don't take the hair out of my chest here. Yeah, I said, if you do, then we're going to have to restart fighting. Kidding. But anyway, of course he didn't. But anyway, we did the big fight, and then after fighting, finally he gets to the point, he says, okay, I'm going to have to kill you. It's time for me to kill you. I said, all right. He says, but when I take you down, and you're laying down, I'm going to get your uniform and put your uniform across you and your belt, so it looks like you're still, the champion that you are. I said, okay. So anyway, that's how we wound up doing this movie, the Return of the Dragon, and it was really exciting, to work with Bruce and just become good friends with him.